Hi, today I would like to introduce home insurance from a claimant's perspective. Someone who's actually gone out there, taken a policy, made a claim, and has good things to say about home insurance. It's a very dear friend of mine who's also inspired me in many ways with her value addition to the community and the service, volunteering, etc. that she keeps going. She's on her toes, and her name is Marioline. Introducing Marioline. Hi Marioline, welcome to the episode on home insurance, and thank you for volunteering to share your experience.
Hi Aarti, how are you?
I'm good, thank you. Always a pleasure having you. As I was telling my viewers that you've always inspired me, I would like to talk about a little bit about yourself and your initiatives before we actually talk about how your experience was with home insurance. So I wanted to talk to you about friends at JLT.
Gosh, that was a few years ago now, wasn't it?
Yeah,
My
long
goodness.
time.
When the three of us got together and we decided that we were going to set up a flea market to help people.
Yes.
That was quite some time ago and we had so much fun.
Oh yes, it was one of the best experiences of my life. So can you share more, like how did we start, and sort of what was the idea behind it, and how we actually created a commotion within this community?
Well, I can't remember exactly why we started it or how we did, but I know that we knew that lots of people had things that they wanted to give away,
Yes.
second-hand or gifts that they didn't really want, and we knew that there were lots of people in the community who could do with buying things that perhaps they couldn't afford in the shops.
Yes.
And we also wanted to get various people in the building involved, so the children and the adults to come and help and volunteer and sell. We just wanted to get the whole community to be involved.
I know it was quite a vibrant, activity together, and it was amazing to have, not just children who were actually selling and bargaining very conservatively and aggressively.
Your son was doing a lot of bargaining.
And there were a lot of elderly people who were there. I believe people bought TV sets from that event, and people also got printing machines and things like that.
Everything that other people didn't want, we found people who did want it.
And I remember we wanted to shut shops, and we weren't allowed to, remember?
Yeah.
Till about 8:30 when it was pitch dark, and
They
people
were
were
long
still
days.
Yes, there were real long days and tough
Yeah.
efforts and work.
Yeah.
But good, bravo. That was quite an event where I think even the developer actually came forward to support us, and I believe how they were encouraging the acts of charity, and all the funds were given around to, serving and helping people and
Yes.
things like that.
They were very, very supportive of us. And as was the municipality, who we had to get permission from, and the police.
Yes.
They were all very encouraging that we do this kind of work, and that's why we did it for several years running.
Wow, that's nice. I know, I miss it.
Yeah, me too.
I also wanted to talk about, these trips that you've been making, and you've been actually leaving UAE and volunteering and going to Mongolia. So, getting out of UAE, knowing nothing about Mongolia, and working in an orphanage for almost 2 weeks at a stretch. How did you come up with this, and what do you do?
Well, it was actually the first time I went was quite scary because, as you say, I had never been to Mongolia before and I didn't really know anything about it. But it was so much fun being with the children and working with them and being with the other volunteers from all different parts of the world. They're also a little community.
Nice.
And because I've been going now for, I think it's 7 years,
Wow.
we're now a little family.
7 years?
All the volunteers, or a number of the volunteers who
Yes.
have been before, they come every year again, and we all meet up and we work together, and it's a lot of fun.
So you look forward to going every year, is it?
Always. It's a long way to go, but it's worth it. Yeah.
And what does the experience feel like?
It makes me very happy. I have so much here. Dubai has blessed me with a good job and friends and a house. So I'm very happy here, but I want to be able to give back.
Definitely.
And although, as you and we've done a lot of work here, I thought, let me also see if I can do something somewhere else. And Mongolia is so far away, and a lot of people really don't know much about it, and they don't go there, and I wanted to give it a go. And 7 years later, I'm still going.
It's amazing how you've been encouraged to actually get out of your comfort zone and go all out there and make a difference. And of course, talking about Dubai, it's one of the happiest cities in the world.
Yes.
And where in the world do you have a minister of happiness or a ministry of tolerance?
Yeah.
Definitely this is a place which sets benchmarks for many parts of the world, of course. Okay, coming back to your home insurance, and of course that's what we were talking about today.
Yes.
I believe you had a home insurance policy, right? And you also got a claim on it. So can you tell more about, what was the incident that took place?
Sure. Well, first of all, I've always had home insurance because it helps me sleep better at night. And it means that when I travel, I know that if something happens, then it'll be okay.
Yes.
And this particular time that you're talking about, I was actually in London.
Oh, wow.
And I got a call from the building management. It was about midnight in London, saying that there was a flood
Oh my God.
in my flat, and it was the water heater had exploded. Luckily, I had some dear friends who were able to go in and clear up the mess for me, but I came back to no kitchen. The kitchen cupboards, half of them had come down, and it was just a disaster.
Oh, no.
The carpets were affected, the furniture was affected, but because I had home insurance, it wasn't as big a disaster as it could have been.
I'm so glad.
Yeah.
And I'm so glad that you say this, that you have peace of mind
Definitely,
with insurance, because most
definitely.
people think insurance is an expense, and that's what we're looking to sort of create awareness about.
Yeah.
I also wanted to check with you. So how was the claim process when you made? How many times did you visit your insurer?
I didn't have to go there at all. I did everything by email and over the phone.
Oh really?
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah.
That means it was very seamless.
It was.
What about the tenure? Was it too long? Was the number of days too long?
No, they came and they had a look, and they saw that indeed there had been this problem with the water heater, and they agreed that I needed to have the kitchen fixed, and within a few weeks the kitchen took some while to be fixed, but the actual agreement with the insurance company didn't take long at all.
So basically, you definitely want to give a message out there that home insurance policy does help,
For sure.
People do make claims and it is paid off.
Yeah, and I still buy home insurance every year.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Well, definitely you add a lot of value to your home, community,
Thank
to
you.
people around you, and definitely keep inspiring and keep ensuring the interest.
Thank you, Aarti.
Thank you.
very
Such
much.
a pleasure.